Welcome back to Biafra and your support Biafra, that Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Welcome to all the subscribers, and if you're just coming across my channel for the first time, kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. So my part bring you another news. There is fire on the mountain, and hope Uzodinma is on the run, and he will keep running until the Lord meets up with him. There is a serious fire on the mountain. So I bring you another news, and the headline reads, Inter-Society calls for visa ban, other sanctions against the Imo State Governor, Uzodinma, accomplices over alleged state-sponsored killings and the arrest of thousands of residents. Inter-Society also called for an end to butcheries and civilian house burnings in the state, while demanding arrest and prosecution of the perpetrators involved, whether they are armed state actors or armed non-state actors. The International Society for Civil Liberties and Rule of Law, Inter-Society has called for a visa ban and other justice action and sanction by the government of the United Kingdom and other countries across Europe, North America and South America for the Imo State Governor Uzodinma over alleged state-sponsored killings and their arbitrary arrests. Inter-Society also called for an end to butcheries and the civilian house burnings in the state, while demanding arrest and the prosecution of the perpetrators involved, whether they are armed state actors or armed non-state actors. The Inter-Society, in a statement signed by its board chair leader, Emeka, and other leaders, said that the international justice action under demand were such that were capable of unmasking those that killed, abducted, disappeared, arbitrarily arrested, detained, and tortured, and those that aided, abetted, and omitted to act to stop the killing, abductions, disappearance, and the torture, and those that were killed and abducted, tortured, and disappeared. According to Inter-Society, the international justice action under demand must also unmask when, where, how, and why the killings, abduction, arbitrary arrest and detention, torture, and disappearance. It stated that in 29 months, from June 2021 to May 2023, under Governor Uzodinma, security force and the allied militias killed 900 unarmed citizens, wounded 700, arbitrarily arrested and detained 3,500, extorted 1,400, disappeared 300, burned down 1,200 civilian houses, displaced their 30,000 owners, and forced 500,000 citizens in active age brackets to flee, to escape being shot and killed, or abducted and they disappeared in security custody. It added that armed non-state actors, Fulani jihadists, counterfeit agitators, death squad, street violence criminal entities killed 700 people, which include 400 people killed in captivity and 300 people killed in open shooting, while 900 were abducted. To be identified, two are the type, location, and number of houses and other defenseless civilian properties burned down or destroyed, and those responsible for burning or destroying them, and why they were burned or destroyed, and under whose vicarious or direct instructions. Inter-Society said that the perpetrators must be slammed with visa ban and tried at the International Criminal Court, ICC, while their immediate families must be placed on visa bans and barred from international entries and the participations and awards and other international career, professional and the private dealings or exchanges. Specifically, the present government and the governor of Imo State, identified as having grossly omitted to act and aided and abetted, as well as grievous and they grisly conspired in the mass atrocities, must be slammed with such visa ban and barred from entering the 29 respected international democracies written to Hope Uzodinma government of Imo State shall further be suspended from receiving the UK International Development Assistance and be internationally blacklisted. The respected government of the United Kingdom was specifically prayed to use its global respectability and influence to get the leading global democracies, especially the USA, Canada, Australia, UK, EU, France, Germany, North America, South America, and the incredibly democratic Southeast Asia, South Korea, Taiwan, Japan, Philippines, and into towing the same line, including urging them to mount pressure on Nigerian government to do the needful in full compliance with its regional and international obligations under UN and the AU system by launching full-scale probes and criminal inquiries in Imo State so as to end the mass atrocities and fish out the perpetrators and have them severely punished in accordance with international norms or best practice and the law. The statement added that where the government of Nigeria remains adamant, the democratic international actors called upon should put a consistent pressure on the International Criminal Court (ICC) to urgently intervene by investigating and prosecuting the perpetrators listed in page 33 of the report. The enablers of the mass atrocities in the perpetrators list that must not escape international visa ban and other international justice action, including Governor Hope Uzodinma and Imo State Commissioners of Justice, Attorneys Generals, and those in charge of information, as well as special security advisors since January 2021. Identified state actor perpetrators in Imo State mass atrocities, Governor Hope Uzodinma, Governor of Imo State, and Founder General Overseer Ebubago Government Militaries of Imo State, the Imo State Commissioner of Justice, Attorney General and Information, as well as the Special Advisor to Governor Hope Uzodinma on Security since January 2021 till date. Key security chiefs involved as 2021-2022 include Major General Turid. I don't even know how to pronounce this name because I don't understand this name. I'm sure he's a Fulani man. Lagbaja. Is it Lagbaja? Yes, Lagbaja, as he then was GOC 28th Division Enugu 2021 to 2022, Brigadier Gen Raymond Utasha, as he then was Brigade Commander 34, Brigade Obinze near Owerri, 2021-2022, Brigadier Gen MOI Ibrahim, as he then was Brigadier Commander 14, Brigadier Ohafia Abia State, 2021-2022, Colonel Abdul Salam Abubakar Sambo, as he then was Cantonment Commandant 302 Artillery Regiment Onisha, 2021-2022. Others are Major Ahmed, as he then was Commanding Officer, Onisha Cantonment Military Police, 2021-2022. Navy Commando S.H. Abdullahi, as he then was Commander, Nigerian Navy School of France, and Logistics, Owerenta, Abia State, 2021-2022. The commanding officer of 211 Regiment of the Nigerian Air Force over 2021-2023, DIG Tijani Baba, as he then was DIG in charge of the Force Bureau of Criminal Intelligence and the Intelligence Response Team, CP Abutu Yaro, as he then was Commissioner of Police, Imo State, 2021-2022, SB Bala Ekan, as he then was Imo State Police Command, Police Relation Office 2021-2022, AIG Habu Sani Amadu, all of them, Fulanese, as he then was a AIG FCIB Abuja 2021-2022, CP Sadiq Abubakar, as he then was CP RIT 2021, IRT 2021-2022, CP Adepoju Iloru, as he then was CP IRT 2021-2022. Also DCP Kolo Yusuf, as he then was CP IRT Abuja 2021/2022. CP Abakiyari, the Super Cup. The Super Cup that is that they refused to repatriate to US. So Abakiyari, as he then was DCP IRT Abuja 2021/2022. CP Tunde Disu, as he then was CP IRT Abuja 2021/2022. SUPOL Vincent Makinde, as he then was one of the chief torturers of torturers at FCIB Abuja. The rest are Inspector Ekweme Daniel, as he then was General IPO in charge of Biafra matters at FCIB Abuja. SUPOL Abba, as then was Biafra matters prosecutor at FCIB Abuja. Some torturers, custodial executioners at Owerri Tiger Base of the police IRT as at 2021/2022 include Officer Ndidi, Officer Nicholas, Officer Ola, Officer Utaba, Officer Uzo, Officer Bello, Officer Ebele, and Officer Omimi. Those involved under 2022/2023 are Major General Umar Musa, immediate past GOC 28 Division Enugu, Major General Aminu Chinade. I don't even know if that's how to pronounce it. Chinade, currently GOC 22 Division Enugu. Brigadier General Sani Suleiman, 34 Brigade Commander Obinze Bridge. General Adegoke Adetui, okay. 14 Brigade Commander Ohafia. Abubakar Commander 302 Atlari Onisha. AIG Abutu Yaro. Perpetrator DIG Sadiq Bello, DIG FIB or FCIB Abuja, AIG Maman Sandra, AIG Zone 9 Umuahia, AIG Shuya. All these names they are mentioning, these names, if you look at it very well, it just feel in the Fundibo that is among them. Others are non-Igbos. These people perpetrating all these acts in Imo State. So we must continue. So the remaining names are Suya, Lafia, Abdullahi, and Muhammad Ahmed, Commissioner of Police. Ahmed Bade, Commissioner of Police, Imo State. So that is it, my people. Inter-society calls for visa ban. Order sanction against Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma. Accomplices over alleged state-sponsored killings. Arrest of thousands of residents. Hope Uzodinma, you can't escape this. No, you can't. You have committed a whole lot of atrocity in Imo State. A lot of people have been killed in Imo State. A lot of houses has been burnt in Imo State. A lot of people missing in Imo State. Youth missing in Imo State. A lot of people have left their home or flee their homes because of your atrocities in Imo State. He can't escape the punishment for the atrocities he committed against Imo State, Imo people. This man has committed a lot of atrocities. It's a very good news. He must go to jail. He must answer for all his crimes. He thinks that the Fulanis will cover him. Look at Ekweme matter. They abandoned him. They said they have nothing to do with his case. You are in Nigeria committing all this crime. Unless you will not leave Nigeria. Let's see how it goes. Because you're not going to. One day, that Hope Uzodinma, he can't go free. He is buying time. But it can't last forever. I'm telling you. He can't. Okay. They can't escape. They stole another man's mandate and gave you. Instead of you to prove the people wrong, you started doing the thing nobody thought you would do. They thought you just want to be in office. They didn't know that you were sent to come and kill innocent people. They saw another man's mandate and gave you because you were desperate to be in power. You turned Imo State into a living hell for the people of Imo State. You are not going to escape this. You're not going to escape this. Imo State people don't like you. I like Eroge because you have done a lot. You have committed a lot of atrocities. A lot of people no longer have house. Did you hear the number of people that flee their houses or that left Imo State, or people that were killed, injured, people missing? Did you hear the numbers? This is what Uzodinma have done within 4 years, or should I say within 3 years or going to 4 years in power. After they stole another man's mandate, a fourth runner. After they stole another man's mandate and gave Uzodinma, these are the things he gave Imo State people. And you think he will go scot-free. I'm not going to say much because everybody knows what is going on in Imo State. Imo State is no longer safe for anybody. If you tell somebody, oh, I'm going to Imo State, the person will say, what are you going to Imo State? Are you not hearing the happenings in Imo State? And this is what the enemies want. So that they will say, oh, Southeast is no longer safe. Southeast is also insecure. Or Southeast insecurity is still going on in Southeast, not only in the North. Uzodinma is a stooge. He's a stooge and a Fulani puppet, and he was put in power to do all these atrocities, or to commit all these atrocities. And his target was committing all these atrocities and blaming it on IPOB. But it backfired. I'm happy Ebubago was mentioned here. And he is the founder, should I say? Yes, he's the founder with him. What is the name of that famous Ebonyi State governor? Oh my. All of them that had this meeting or created Ebubago, they will not go scot-free. Ebubago has committed a whole lot of atrocities also in Southeast. So my people, I will stop here. We all know what is going on. He has killed too many, even traditional rulers. Any traditional ruler that stands against him or that opposes all the actions he's taking, he will behead that person and blame it on IPOB. We all know what is going on and everybody knows the truth. Uzodinma is not going to go scot-free. I don't know if he's not ashamed of himself or if his wife doesn't talk to him. I don't know if these people, when they are in power and the money keeps coming, or they are in power and they can do whatever they please, their people can no longer talk, or if they also stitch their mouths not to advise their husbands, oh, this thing you're doing is not good. People will talk. And they'll say, oh, let the money keep coming. Let the people keep talking. And those that will be hailing them, knowing fully well that he's not doing well, that he's not doing the right thing. And you are mad, with their own problem. Some people are supporting him. The reason you're no longer seeing any traditional, I'm sure a traditional ruler was killed off recently. But before now, traditional rulers were being killed all the time. If they say, oh, what you're doing in Imo State is not good, the next day you will see the traditional ruler's head, Market Square. That is what Uzodinma is doing. Anybody that say, oh, what you're doing is not good, that person becomes a target. The next day, the person will be beheaded. Well, let's see what will happen. ICC, it's time for you people to take action. A whole lot is going on. And we want all these evil politicians in Southeast to go and answer for all they have done. So that is it, my people. I'll stop here. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. See your one and only Adabiafra. Thank you all.